Tucked into the lush, terraced hills of eastern Nepal lives a community with deep-rooted traditions. These are the Limbu people. They are known for living harmoniously alongside their Hindu and Buddhist neighbors, while maintaining a highly distinct cultural identity. Beneath that outward integration, the internal architecture of their society is governed by strict, ancient laws that dictate daily behavior. To understand where the boundaries of Limbu culture are actually drawn, we have to look at their most rigorous tradition, the way they process death. When a member of the community dies, close relatives enter a mandatory mourning period called Yumchama. It lasts exactly 4 days for men and 3 days for women. During this time, physical restrictions are rigid. Observers are barred from shaving their hair or wearing colorful clothing. The dietary laws are even more precise. Relatives are absolutely forbidden from consuming specific ingredients, primarily salt, oil, ginger, and chili. To an outside observer, this looks like a random assortment of pantry staples. Banning a basic mineral like salt or a root like ginger during a time of grief seems entirely arbitrary. This local textbook excerpt documents the exact restrictions, preserving an oral tradition that suggests there is a specific logic behind these bans. The reason for this deprivation lies in a specific sequence of events recorded in the community's oldest narratives. The story is recorded in the Mundum, the unwritten holy book of the Limbu, and kept alive by priests known as the Pedingma. It centers on a woman named Ipnana and her 2 offspring. One, Namsami, was a human. The other, Kesami, was a tiger. Their drastically opposite temperaments and attitudes made coexistence in the family impossible, breeding a deep jealousy between the siblings. This jealousy eventually escalated into violence. One day, Namsami went hunting, and Kesami tracked him through the underbrush with the intent to kill. The foundational text of this culture hinges on a lethal sibling rivalry, where humanity and nature are at war. This illustration captures the climax of the myth, placing Namsami cornered in the high branches of a tree. 7 arrows failed, leaving only his final shot. Desperate, he executed a fatal trick, promising to jump into the tiger's mouth if he opened it. When Kesami complied, Namsami fired his poisonous arrow straight into the tiger's mouth, piercing his heart and killing his own brother. Immediately after the kill, Namsami climbed down, skinned his brother's corpse, and laid the pelt out to dry in the sun. He then traveled across the region, heading north, east, west, and south, bartering the rare tiger skin for supplies. In exchange for his brother's hide, he received a very specific list of goods: salt, ginger, garlic, meat, and money. Namsami survived the physical battle, but he committed the ultimate taboo by profiting off the death of his own blood. Upon returning home, Namsami and his mother consumed the traded goods. Almost immediately, both became violently, mysteriously ill. His mother interrogated him about his actions. Once Namsami told the truth, the intellectuals of the village were assembled to diagnose the sickness. This text highlights their conclusion. The illness was a direct result of eating food purchased with the skin of a birth relative. The family had to completely abstain from all traded food, spices, and meat for exactly 4 days to purify themselves. The sickness was a moral infection. The first mourning period was a purification for fratricide. This brings us back to the present day and the Yamchama mourning ritual of the Limbu. The modern list of banned foods is a perfect match for the goods Namsami acquired. The salt and ginger avoided by mourners today are the exact same items traded for the tiger's skin. During the ritual, the Pedangma priest actively chants this exact myth over the grieving family to enforce these ancient restrictions. Every meal eaten without salt or ginger serves as a physical maintenance of the boundaries set by the first family to encounter grief. The oral myth operates as a functional, living